Main.
I know. Main. That's what I'm saying. Main.
Yo, we're gonna see some FD.
You think we're gonna see some FD? You are absolutely right because that is what happened at this moment.
Oh, Marth too. Okay, yeah, that's. I understand.
I don't know how this ended up happening, but I respect it.
I understand it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because
I'm looking at this part.
look, Puff bans Yoshi's.
Yep.
And then Marth bans Battlefield and Dreamland.
Yeah. Okay.
And Aldo doesn't like FOD very much. I don't think. I think he prefers FD. Maybe could have gone the other way too.
As Marth, I think I would probably prefer FD here. But actually, I don't know.
I prefer FD because I love FD against Puff because the space. Because like Puff walls out so much with Bear.
Yeah.
And that drift. But if you have FD, you can always kind of run away.
And Marth can beat out Puff with like spacing, not necessarily like in
not
terms
easy,
of
but
horizontal mobility. But you've got a good defensive range against Jigglypuff. It's it's not as easy to use as I would say like your back airs and your drifts are as Puff.
I like the way. Okay, I don't know. I don't like that F smash. Oh, that was a
Fuzzy.
You probably could have pivot F smashed there.
Fuzzy has some knowledge in the matchup. She's using down throw pretty effectively and mixing up her options well from there because around 90% to I'm not sure exactly when it cuts off, but Marth has some really good options out of down throw on Puff. And it becomes... That's okay, thanks.
Thanks, man.
Alright, so Fuzzy gonna take the first stock here even.
Looking good. Now, that could all be erased in a matter of moments.
Well, here's the thing, right? The thing about Marth is against Puff in the air, you are useless. You have to be very careful that, your aerials are kind of your main shtick as Marth, like your fairs. You have to space those defensively so that you're not caught out without your jump and you're not caught out in the air. Because that's when things get really risky for Marth. He's a character with really good aerials that really wants to stay grounded in this matchup. When he can.
Yeah, I mean, you can't commit... Okay, any commitment from Marth at all, this happens.
I wouldn't... Here's the thing, double jumping as Marth is such a big risk here, because any bad double jump over like 30 or 40%, and that's going to happen to you every time. It is not necessarily hard.
Yeah, I think Fuzzy needs to get the pivot forward smashes down. See, like there again, I think she went for it, but... I mean, it's a hard input, admittedly.
It is.
But it's like crucial against Puff. I think there you could have just running crouch forward smashed, guaranteed. But I mean, you don't want to get greedy with them, and up tilt's fine. Yeah, up tilt's really good actually.
Yeah.
Dash and we've been seeing a few side Bs come out, but nothing's really been connecting.
It's so easy. It's so easy to carry Marth off stage as Puff. Like, I would imagine Marth is probably the easiest character in the game to do it to, if not very close.
Or, yeah, Peach.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just notoriously terrible.
Yeah, we don't even think about that. But it's like, I would say Marth, Peach, Falcon all similarly are very easy to kill with Puff like that. Because all it takes is one hit and they chain into each other so well. Fox was so fast.
Okay. Ooh.
Really
goes
respect
for the DI,
that.
yeah.
Aldo knows not to do that at the certain percent slot. You can kind of tell.
Fuzzy somehow still getting back. Kind of hacked it, honestly. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Okay, literally just Puff run up grab. Okay. Oh. Okay, Aldo actually giving Fuzzy 2 chances here, so this could be pretty big.
Oh, but that's the thing. Fuzzy got impatient there and she jumped early. She'd used that double jump and then it was nothing for Puff just to trail,
Ooh, greedy roll in. Gets down aired. Greedy forward smash, gets nared. Not gonna follow up too much off it. Ooh, crouches that grab.
Aldo has the potential to be resting here, but what I like about Aldo is he always tests it. He'll never rest you right away for those grabs, but once he confirms that you're gonna grab in certain situations, he will. Right there, another instance where he could have, but he chose not to because it's such a... That grab could have been anything, right? That wasn't necessarily a telegraph, but he sees you dashing towards him, and he's going to hit that crouch, and if he knows it's something he can do, he'll rest it every time.
Yeah, I think Fuzzy's just got to cool it with the double jumps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Very, very crucial.
A bit more dash dancing, but a bit more dash backing. She's doing a lot of dash up into shield, but then she's overcommitted a little bit, and it's like you're shielding because of the back air, but you could have just not gone into the range of the back air.
Running
still got 4 minutes. Oh, it's over.
Running shield, a very...
What? Oh, let's go.
Good luck. Running shield, admittedly, while a very good mix-up option, can be a bit damning if you choose it too often in neutral, because all run-up shield really does is say, hey, look, now I'm in shield. Like, now you can do to me what you want. And, in shield, you're susceptible to a lot of things. You have some good options out of shield, particularly as Marth. You have your fairs and all that shit, but Puff can just kind of do a lot to you as well, Alright, so Fuzzy gonna switch Fox game 2, taking it to Pokemon Stadium, the low ceilings, the classic. And this is a really good opportunity for Fuzzy to, demonstrate some patience, demonstrate some basic knowledge and mechanics, and that's a great up smash. Really good way to start it off. Fuzzy only at 21%. It's kind of a testament to, how diverse a cast that Fuzzy has. And she's actually a pretty outspoken Fox hater, but it's pretty cool to see her pick up the character for the greater good in this winner's quarters. So we've got one more stock. Fuzzy unfortunately goes under the stage and isn't able to snap to ledge on the back recovery. Here's the grab though. Aldo doesn't DI, but it's not a huge issue as Fuzzy didn't quite have kill percent there. We're gonna go back into neutral, and Aldo's using those fairs. He's nair and fair drifting very effectively as a bit of a mix-up to the typical back air, which oftentimes catches people out trying to get under puff. Alright, so he's gonna do, yeah, see, he falls with that fair. He's very... one of all those more common ways to land, and it is something that catches people off fairly often. Here we go. Alright, so he's going to land on that windmill for a bit of a refresh there, but Fuzzy is going to take that opportunity, come up right under him, and hit him with that up air. 31% on Fuzzy's second stock here, Aldo down to 2. Alright, Aldo comes with the drift in, but Fuzzy recognizes the mix-up on his drift, or on his jump, sorry, and hits him with the grab. Oh, beautiful tech chase there, and that's going to be another quick stock for Fuzzy. This is 3 stocks to 1. Alright, let's see if Aldo can bring it back. It's fairly simple, and if Fuzzy's, starting to look a little shaky with that side B by accident. Here we go on Aldo. Those really nice drift backs. Covers a lot of options on stage. And gives Aldo an opportunity, if you come back on stage the right way, you're going to get hit off and you're not going to have much of an option at all. Alright, Fuzzy side B's on stage. I don't think she's really done that this set, so it's not something he could particularly expect. Ooh. Alright, nice back air there. Fuzzy needs to just, play it conservative now, change up her plan, just close it out defensively. You don't need to get too wild, because that's what Aldo's looking for right now, you can kind of tell. But he is playing a bit more aggressive here. The way he took space with those back air approaches was actually really smart. He gives Fuzzy a little bit less room to breathe, which against Puff, when you get cornered, it's particularly difficult to come back like that, Alright, Aldo spaces that fair pretty well. Fuzzy shields, but isn't able to capitalize on any sort of punish. And Aldo is playing super well right now. This is kind of the point where if this is going to happen, if the comeback's going to be made, it would be right here. Aldo just barely hanging on for life here. Ooh, nice fair with the drift back, but Fuzzy's going to catch that out with a grab and an up air. That's game 2.
Yeah, but that Aldo game 1 though.
Oh yeah, Aldo game 1, Fuzzy game 2. Alright. So this is going to be the final game of our winner's quarters, and I'm not sure if Fuzzy's going to stay Fox here, but there's a lot of different options she has. Alright, Battlefield, and Fuzzy's going to stay Fox. So, with a bit of a higher ceiling, Aldo has the potential to live higher, or at higher percent, sorry. As you may have noticed, those up airs were killing very early for Fuzzy, which gave her kind of a huge advantage that she snowballed with in game 2. So let's see if Fuzzy can kind of, make that adjustment a bit. Aldo has a bit of an easier time here. Ooh, nice back air there, follow up from Aldo. Fuzzy's gonna side B on stage, gets caught by the ledge, which thankfully saves her from a punish from Aldo, actually. Nice, falls off the ledge with a back air. And here we go, 67 to 77%. Yo, what's up, Ross?
Game 3, huh?
Game 3, Fuzzy's Fox actually looking very good in this matchup.
Is Fuzzy talking to make it the winner of semis? Versus Frogger, probably.
That's it.
That'd be pretty cool.
It'll be a puff gauntlet for Fuzzy.
Yeah,
Which
that's what a weekly is, if you want to win.
Yeah,
it's a puff gauntlet.
Fuck that, dude. I'll take 1 and 2 every week.
That's all we do, is we play against Puff.
For sure. But Fuzzy actually playing really well, but Aldo's starting to ramp up now. You can tell he's kind of starting to get a hang of what she's doing.
You can't let Aldo get a lead.
No, look. Watch what's happening.
And now there's no way to get in. Watch.
But Fuzzy's been effectively getting in when Aldo's been walling like that in the past.
Okay.
But now she's starting to take some trades that she wasn't before that are looking a little more sketchy.
I like how Fuzzy randomly surprises us with random characters.
I know, right? I was saying her character diversity is amazing. She started the set as Marth, actually.
Wow. And then lost that game?
Yeah, lost that game. Now we're seeing her Fox. That was great.
See, even game. Actually, probably a Fox lead.
On Pokemon, that probably would have killed, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, is like Aldo's choice in transition stage is effectively a lot better here. Yeah, Fuzzy down a bit, but Fuzzy started down. She managed to bring it back just then. So let's see if she can once again kind of push ahead of Aldo.
Oh, that could have shield poke. That could have shield poke.
Yeah.
I respect it.
There we go.
Dude, wow.
Single hit nair, gonna take it. This is 30%. I know. But I gotta say, Aldo, you gotta be really careful of those.
Hey, cool. I respect that single jump. I usually am not able to hit my. I didn't know you could just single jump.
Really hard timing.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can't do it. Aldo's the king of, or
Yeah.
not Aldo.
Oh, and that does work against Aldo sometimes, man.
Yeah,
That's a true
it's
thing.
not always.
Okay, dude, here we go. I'll throw off here percent.
Yeah.
I'll smash percent even, maybe. I don't know.
No, I don't think quite yet. Maybe a little. Oh,
No,
single up
yeah,
air, but Aldo
yeah.
DIs that.
That was like one laser difference.
Oh, and he gets hit with the fucking the trash can, I call it.
But now up smash is the only thing that'll kill.
Yeah.
I mean, a random up air will too, but.
Yeah, it gets more difficult as things become less true, but
That
wow.
was the craziest sweet spot I've
Fuzzy
ever seen. I thought she
falls
was so
back.
far below the stage.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, Fuzzy just tried to call hard out Aldo's drift.
Aldo changed his game plan really effectively, but Fuzzy even now is kind of adapting. At first, Fuzzy really wasn't, or
3 recoveries.
Aldo was landing in a way that was really easy to punish with grab, and he's changed that completely. There we go. He's actually done it
Dude,
again.
3 recoveries in a row on the same stock.
Yeah.
Against a puff.
Aldo
Good
looking,
stuff.
yeah, Fuzzy looking really good. Doesn't say much about Aldo because he's so consistent with his edge
Sweet
guards.
spots are the most consistent thing I've seen.
Yeah, but Fuzzy, again, such an
sweet
underrated
spot.
player sometimes.
Yeah.
She's got her moments.
Okay, but you know what? She had so many good recoveries that I'm so okay with
Yeah,
her
yeah.
blowing that one. That's alright.
This is it.
Okay, a few lasers and I'll throw off.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Okay, not yet. Not yet.
Nope, that's Fuzzy is gonna live that.
Oh my god.
You know, not a good way to start the stock for sure, but that's a great way to finish it. All right. Great set between Fuzzy and Aldo. Aldo played fantastically, but Fuzzy clutched